Hey everybody, and welcome to one of my beautiful little lovely Google Hangouts here with JDL here. I'm just going to go ahead and do another shout out for my group page here in Facebook. If you're not a part of my group page yet, feel free to drop me your information. I'll go ahead and send you that link on how to get involved in there inside my group page. So I'm going to go ahead and share that page with you here. Just give me one moment while we go ahead and do that. So on your page, you should be looking at that particular page that I have inside there. Basically, that's the name of the group, Global Exposure Networking Group here. I got some great members that have joined inside this group. Anytime that new people come in, I always get a notification there. It tells me how many people came in, and I send them out a special thank you, such as John Mathis, Danielle McPeters, and Ronald Young, who are the last few that came in there. I send them a special thank you. First, you can see that it says, it reminds me that thanking them for coming into that group page. And as you can see, when they came in and when they were invited, I went ahead and I dropped it right in inside here as well. Just to be sure that they do see the welcome to the group information. It gives me a little bit, tells them a little bit more about the business and such forth. Inside there is my pin post. I'm going to probably change that pin post a little bit. It was just an overall welcome page. I'm going to keep it as welcome page, welcome everybody in there. I decided to do it as a video, so there people that came in there and they could hear me walking them to that page rather than writing out. I feel that videos seem to pop out a little bit more, and there's like a lot of great, cool stuff inside here. No, not always about business. I'm human, so I like to have fun in what I'm doing. So every now and then, if there's something cute that I like or anything else like that, I go ahead and I post some stuff up there, like this particular little video here that seems to be, I think is coming out sooner. It may already be out somewhere, but I thought it was pretty cool. And me laughing. If you haven't seen the video on this yet, you should take a look at it. It's pretty cool, especially if you have pets. Now I know what my pets do when I'm away. It's pretty funny. So of course, there's other information in there that I share back to the page. Those that have came inside of the group, they're sharing their passion, their dreams, and what they're doing. And they go ahead and share it on this page, and then I reshare it with a few other groups that I'm inside of as well. And then we just keep an open relationship. Just as it says here in that description, basically an overall amazing group of people that have their passions and their goals, working together as a team, giving the inside marketing secrets, which I've done. Inside there, I've added some files already inside there that I shared in there. There should be a couple in there, I'm sure. Let me see if that's will load up in here. There's a few documents that I shared some information on YouTube optimization, tips for the social type member marketers out there that are inside Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Kind of gives them a little overall cheat sheet. I also note that I believe it should be down in here. Where I share certain notes back to the page as well. From my community page, I added some notes in there, and I decided to bring it over here because there's some interesting stuff that still I get questions on, computers and such and so forth. So I went and reshared it on this page here. Those that are inside that community and first, actually inside my group page that I have in here. Got a few notes in there, and then of course the people that come in there and mentioning their businesses and their crashes. Also, I like to send out a special thank you to Renee Marshall for being my special guest on my Blog Talk Radio, which I love to have you on as a guest as well into my Blog Talk Radio. Overall, it gives you approximately 22, 24 minutes, somewhere within there, exposing your information, such as Renee. It was for her secret to the digestion and detox information. Went in great detail to describing what she does, how it's done, and gives in some great detail. And then towards the end, I go ahead and when I'm closing out the show, I go ahead and send out a reminder how to contact that person. I bring you back in to send out a little reminder. And then when it's all said and done, what's really cool, let's give this about a minute to log in. I believe, yeah, I gotta let it load up. So while that's loading, once I click on that, it will go to the page there. Give it a few minutes to load. So, there, of course, actually off to the right, there's all kinds of ways to share it back to Facebook and Twitter, Google Plus, RSS feeds, as well as iTunes, because you can download the particular items as well. And then, of course, naturally, now, what is so cool, once it's all loaded up and everything else like that, over here to the left, of course, I already have it set to post back to Facebook and Twitter, but I also can send out anyone that's in my emailing list. I can send an email about the particular episode. And then down here, when I click that plus button, what happens is I can send it to Pinterest, Tumblr, Blogger, LinkedIn, Delicious, WordPress. There's like a huge list here that I could share that information out to. Anyone, if you have like AOL and you want to send it out to your AOL members that are inside your emailing list, you can just click on that and send that information out to them. Give them a chance to check it out and reshare it. There's like a whole different areas inside. This list is pretty big that they capable of sharing to. So not only am I capable of doing it, when you get the link to the show and the information, you'll be able to do the same. So then you can share it back to your Facebook page as well as Twitter. Send out it into your email contact list, especially if you have a business email contact list. And then when you click the plus, you can share it within those other areas as well. As long as you're inside those ones, anything that you're not in, you can sign up real fast and just say you want to share it. But the list is pretty big. Then you can share it all the way around. That's a pretty cool feature. What I would like to do with that Blog Talk Radio, on top of that, to get a lot more excitement, is to do a Google Hangout while I'm doing the Blog Talk Radio. That way, it gives the option for people to see the person that I have in as a guest, And then of course you can see me live in the studio as I'm doing it with them as well. Of course, I'm actually sharing it. I have my little camera guy do that particular video while I'm sitting here live, and then that person, when they get the link and inside of Google Hangouts, they would get that special invite. They come in. Now it's, I'd be able to share it back like I'm doing now. It's a screen share. So you can be able to see the person I'm doing live. So think of it as like an inside live studio on the talk radio, streaming it live through the internet. I love myself Google Hangouts. It's just simpler and easier. And everything I do is inside Google anyway, so it was easily done. And then it starts, the more you get yourself out there, it starts pulling in some ranks, and start getting a little bit more exposure. Not necessary to be on a Google Hangout while I'm doing it live. It could just be the audio part, just like within here. And then you just would hit play, and you would hear that whole episode. And then, as you see, it says, be sure to tune in at the particular date that it was done, and at the time that it was done. As soon as I created the event, it came back to Facebook, letting them know when it's going to happen, what time, what day, and thus forth. So, if you're interested in being on that Blog Talk, Ask My Special Guest, the times are any time before 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and after 7:30 p.m. So as long as it's before then and after then, it's good. A lot of people tend to choose 2 or 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Seeing I'm doing it here live, local in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Pacific Standard Time. So just check your area, and then you'll be able to figure out from where it's at that point. And then you'll be able to figure out what time zone that would be particularly in. So let me go ahead and stop that part real quick. Bring it back here. So anyway, thank you for joining in, and we will see you soon.